Okay, it's time to start practicing again. Listen, if we're going to go to the practice tee, put forth that effort. Let's make sure we have our intent and purpose right. When we go to the practice tee, great thing to do is to have component number 4 in the R3 approach, the 8 facets of physically working on our golf swing. Kind of have that in mind, as having a look at that component number 4, the 8 facets, the things that we want to direct our thought and action toward if we're effectively practicing are going to be, number 1, grip, aim, and setup. Obviously, finding our best grip. We're going to explore to find our best grip, and then getting into our setup position would have to do with things like, our aiming processes and our posture. So grip, aim, and setup first. And then the second one is the angle, the set of the angle in the swing. That's our primary source of power in the swing, so paying attention to the angle set. Next, it's going to be that swing path, moving that angle through an acceptable and repeating swing path as we make our swing. Okay, and then the next item would be pivot action or body release. As we move that angle through a path, we're going to be creating 2 pivots in our golf swing. We'll set up in an A-frame athletic setup position, pivot into that right hip or trailing hip, move that angle through a good path, get it releasing down here through the 9 to 3, and we'll pivot into this lead hip. So pivot action and body release, something we want to be directing our thought and action toward. And then rhythm and timing. Rhythm and timing in the swing, again, that's what ultimately produces the quality of any given golf shot. Our mechanics could be perfectly sound, and we mistime the swing, hit a poor shot. So rhythm and timing becomes important to us in terms of what we're working on when we're out here on the practice tee. And then of course we want to stretch. Make sure that before we really start getting into that practice session, we've adequately gone through some stretching, get our bodies loose and ready to start making these swings. So the 8 facets of physically working on our golf swing. Component number 4 in the R3 approach. Very good to have in terms of helping us to direct our thought and action toward the right things in the right way and at the right time. Okay, so have fun doing some practicing. Continue doing good work.